Electronic textbooks cost roughly 60% less than hard copy textbooks and can save schools as much as $1,000 per student per year. Using the same outdated methods of teaching will not help us learn at the fast pace that our society is moving. In fact, it'll hold most students back. If you were to replace the hard copy textbooks with tablets and utilize them in the classroom, students, teachers, school officials, and taxpayers would benefit immensely. Replacing textbooks with tablets will save on costs, will help teachers do their jobs, and will help students perform at their best. A very large issue that I personally encounter over and over again is budgeting, especially budgeting in schools. Constantly I hear teachers, politicians on TVs, parents, even my fellow students talking about it. I believe that one of the biggest improvements we can make is replacing our hard copy books with tablets. According to the FCC, school districts spend more than $8 billion per year on hard copy textbooks. This is an enormous amount of money that can be spent on something much superior to textbooks. Textbooks are limiting, bulky, and become outdated way too quickly. The disadvantages of old-fashioned textbooks hold back our teachers. A textbook is a very common item that you would expect to find in any classroom. It is a common tool for teachers to use. They must also deal with outdated information, old books that have been vandalized or destroyed, storing 20 to 30 of these on some shelf in their room, wasting space, and the list goes on and on. Textbooks do have a very important use though. In general, they provide a very large source of information for whatever topic that teacher is teaching upon. Teachers use this as a tool, and they need it for their everyday teaching. A physical textbook ultimately only fulfills one purpose, providing this information, and it comes along with all of those other disadvantages. The best solution is to rid teachers of these disadvantages and provide them with much more options. If we provide teachers with electronic textbooks, they will have up-to-date information, they'll be able to use more of their classroom space for things that are important, and can teach more effectively. Using a tablet to store these electronic textbooks will only provide our teachers with more tools. According to Apple, the App Store alone has over 80,000 applications just for education. Imagine replacing a few textbooks with over 80,000 new possibilities. Implementing tablets in classrooms will help our teachers teach students much more effectively. Replacing the outdated textbook is so important in order to help the student benefit from his or her education. We want the children who are going through the education system to be healthy and learn information that will provide them with the foundation to live their life. What if I told you that in our attempt to provide information to the student, we are actually physically hurting them? In the 2011-2012 school year, the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, approximately 13,700 children aged 5 to 18 were treated for backpack-related injuries. Why would you want to create such pain and injuries for students?
Wow.
We could help the physical health of students by simply swapping printed textbooks for tablets. 3,500 electronic textbooks weighs approximately the same as a molecule of DNA.
Wow.
The same amount of physical books would weigh 2 tons. So changing to tablets improves upon the physical health of students while also improving upon their academic performance. In a study conducted by Houghton Mifflin Harcourt comparing the performance of students who used an iPad version of an Algebra 1 book scored an average of 20% better than those who did not use it. Imagine if all students' test scores rose by 20% and kids everywhere were understanding the concept that they're learning in the classrooms better. This alone would make the initial investment of tablets more than worth it. So if we were to replace hard copy textbooks with tablets, we would be helping the taxpayer and the school districts with funding and budgeting. We'd be helping teachers do their job more effectively, and we'd be helping students' physical health as well as their academic success. In order for this crucial change in public schools, we need as many people as possible to think that tablets are better alternatives to physical textbooks. We need to back up these beliefs with support, and we need to present these things to our school boards and try to make changes occur. I hope that you've taken something away from my speech, and thank you for listening.
Very good.